All right, welcome back to our latest walkthrough. We got some appliances. We're working on updates here. Not updates, but fixes to some problems because this door was crap. We've had some painting issues, especially with the trim. The painters have come out. I can't even count how many times at this point. But finally, the regional manager and our project manager got with the paint company and said, look, you guys basically keep doing a shit job, so maybe don't send the same people. So yesterday, he sent out his quote-unquote best team, and they actually did a really good job fixing some of the mistakes and then painting the kitchen island, the shiplap that we were waiting on, because somebody forgot to paint it, just kind of like when they forgot to put our coffered ceiling in and had to come back and do it. Anyway, moving on, they're fixing the mistakes, and we should be done next Friday, which is September 5th. That's our new date. Our original date, I think, was August 6th, but we're only a month behind, so that's not horrible, I guess, but I'm ready. Oh yeah, my mascot's here. This is Enzo. Dude, hey, say hi. Thank you. God, he's so rude. Anyway, when we move in, we're bringing our washer and dryer. We don't have anything fancy. We don't like fancy. We are responsible for putting all the little knobby dobs in here because we installed these cabinets. I say we, I mean Brandon. Appliances were installed. This is our drink refrigerator. And when I say our, I mean Brandon's because he's bougie and he wanted it. It has two separate zones so that you can have two different temperatures. And so, hello, wine rack. How are you? And then water or beer or whatever there. This is our microwave. That's me. Hi. Our youngest daughter calls this. She's like, is this a TV? I was like, it's a microwave. It's just huge. It does come with convection. So it has like meat thermometers and stuff. I know some people are like, why would you spend so much on appliances? It's something that's important to us. My husband loves to cook. I'm not this thick by accident, and I love to bake. So we made sure our appliances, this is our forever home, our appliances are top tier, and we made sure to budget for those especially. You will see them in a minute. Trust me that this camera will not do the refrigerator justice. We do have pocket doors between the kitchen and the laundry room, and my mother-in-law's bathroom and the laundry room, just to save on room. Worth the upgrade, in our opinion. All right, this is the big bougie refrigerator. She a huge bitch. Just kidding. She is. She's 7 feet tall. Why? We don't know, but listen to this song that she sings you. It's beautiful. This is a Gen Air refrigerator. And then this is the freezer. You do have to buy them separately and in specific sizes. So these were actually custom installed. They get screwed in. You have to have like a whole system up above and on the sides to make sure that it fits correctly. This took a long time. Big Sandy's install people were amazing and hilarious. So that's always a bonus. This is not our dishwasher. This is the same brand. It is a different style. This handle is different. I'll show you. These have the grippy dippies. We love these. But this handle is different because ours broke during transit. So they brought us the floor model until our new one comes in, which we were perfectly fine with. And we like that they accommodated us. But it will be really nice when the new one comes in. It looks the same on the inside, just a different handle. Black cabinets on the island. I don't know if you've seen our countertops, and they're dirty. They're dingy. Farmhouse sink. We did get all of our hardware put in. Is it the lights? We did put can lights. I think we talked about these before. These are really awesome. The whole house has these, the main living area anyway, and the primary bedroom. So they have halos with dimmers, and it's really cool to come out here at night and only turn on the halos with the dimmers. And it's such an ambiance and such a freaking vibe. And I just love it. And anytime we show the house to anybody, we show them that, and they're like, shut up. But anyway, this is our range hood. That's the top of it. And then back there, black shiplap. Brandon had to hang that. That's a whole discussion. Double wall oven. Hey. I'm obsessed with this oven. It's big and bad and bougie, and it's smart, and it does all the things. So air fry, dehydrate, all the things. Convection. So we just have two of those there. We do have our pot filler. I didn't know glass could look like that. Just kidding. Brandon put that there for protection because our induction cooktop is under here. I think it's 36 inches. is big. Also a huge bitch. Look at her go. There's a theme here. I can feel it. But, so we keep that covered, especially while he was putting the vent hood up. This tile up here, they put the wire in the wrong place. So they took the tile out. Somebody came to replace it, didn't follow any freaking instructions, literally put the wire exactly back where it was, and then didn't even cut the tile right. It looks like it just broke off. So they had to come and do it again. Our project manager was pissed about that, which, by the way, our project manager, he's the shit. His name's Jared, and our last project manager was super, super nice. But we had to switch to Jared. That was not our call. Somebody did it for us. But he is so productive and honest, and just, he does not tolerate BS. And I love it. So he's getting a lot of things done. This is our floor. We've uncovered this part because we were cleaning it. And then next week, or maybe this weekend, we should be able to uncover this floor because they're supposed to come next week and clean. But there's our dining room light. Our butlery over there. That's going to be great for like Thanksgiving and parties. We're having a Halloween party, so get ready. They did prep this for us. We're doing all the stain on the wood because we're uber particular. We want it to match that mantle, and we got the outside wood to match the mantle in here. Well, that was pretty easy because this is cedar and that's cedar. This is poplar, that's poplar. So now we have to figure out how to do it. And P.S., you're not allowed to use outside stain on inside because, I don't know, your brain explodes or something. They didn't really explain it to me, but moving on. So we'll be staining that. So there's our black shiplap under the island. Looks very good. They did a great job. Here's my coffee station. I've already started the most absurd collection of coffee mugs, and my youngest daughter, Ivy, has contributed. Pretty sure all my kids have at some point, but Ivy's really into it, so... I'm just gonna, when we finally do the final walkthrough, I'm just gonna show you my coffee mugs and be done. That'll have its own separate channel. No, I'm just kidding. But very excited about my coffee station because I love coffee. This is our pantry. We have the swinging door. We did upgrade for that. It's just nice to be able to just walk in and walk back out. Wire shelving got installed. There's really nothing to do in here. Our wood floors are throughout the house with the exception of the bedrooms and the bathrooms. I still love this fireplace. Brandon picked out the colors. I think it's beautiful. It's such a focal point. And then it's really going to set off the island and the range hood over there. And then my giant back door. I freaking love this door so much. We've already, on a really nice day, just opened this door and the front door and just let the breeze come through and listen to the birds. And it's perfect. Look, these two, sometimes they get off track. So that one's on halo and that one's on normal. But you just have to turn it off for like 30 seconds to turn it back on. And then it's back on track. But we did the can lights out here and another fan because we're sort of enclosed. We just want to make sure we have air. There's nothing there for you. All right. And this little jerk face went chasing a groundhog the other day and scared me to death. So we got to get used to that. Big bougie fan. We did switch out this light. I don't know if you remember it. It was sort of like this, but more rectangular. And it was big and it was right in your eye. They put it way down here at eye level. It was just, I didn't like how your eye immediately went there. So we switched out to this one, just matte black, simple, no big deal. We had carpet put in on the stairs. Brandon came up with the runner idea. So runner with the black stairs all the way down. I like it. I think it looks really sleek. Dude, you're on the carpet. Be professional. We're doing a tour. I gotta take my shoes off. This is standard with the Diani. This was an office. It says office or study / bedroom. We obviously are just using it for a bedroom because we wanted 3. Comes with a cute little closet, cute little bathroom, nice little lighting. We did upgrade that tile surround. This should be for my mother-in-law when she moves here. And then we got her. These are in ours too. Very fancy. Which I can never, there we go. I can never get them back in. And then we did these. I love these. They're called Trensic. It is a little bit of an upgrade, but we did them through the whole house. We just like everything to match and be very uniform. Moving on. Sir, you're in the way. Tripping hazard. Front door has been painted, I don't know, 287 times. I don't even know anymore. I don't even know. They're still working on it. They have paint everywhere. Like when they painted the door, all you can see is this white inside, and sometimes paint got in there and painted it, and sometimes it didn't. So it just looks like shit. This stuff's peeling. It does look better, and hopefully this new paint crew will fix it, and we won't have to, I don't know, burn it to the ground. No, I'm just kidding. They did fix these, which I was excited about. These soffits they originally put up, and they weren't tightened enough. So when we put our can lights in, they would pop in and they look great. And then the next day we come out and they're sinking, and it was hanging in the middle. So they did come out and fix that. So that looks really good. These also have the halos on them, just that little ambiance outside. That light's too tall for anybody to reach. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Oh, look, a dog. I know, buddy. We're going to go to the creek in a minute. I do love this handle. I think it's kind of amazing. Oh, that door keeps getting stuck at the top, so that's the next thing they have to work on. Half bath. They did put all these ugly square mirrors in all my bathrooms, even though I told them not to. And that would be fine, except for they glued them to the wall. So we had to figure out how to get them off after we get our keys. And I really am only worried about the half bath, so we'll figure that out eventually. This is the third bedroom. I don't know if you guys saw any other videos, but honestly, from the center of these windows over, that was the other half of our closet, like the primary closet. So it was this half of the room plus another huge closet. It was too much for us. I liked it, but we really wanted the 3 bedrooms upstairs just in case. Do we have kids that live at home? No. Do I have grandchildren that I spoil rotten? Absolutely. So they get their own room. Don't judge me. I'm fun. Anyway, come on, buddy. Beautiful fireplace. Hallway. Primary. We also did the can lights in here with the halos. I love this light. It actually has a fan in the center of it because I hate seeing fan blades, but it's actually pretty cool. And this fan is almost completely silent, but it puts off a pretty good amount of wind, really, for how tiny it is. So big windows for viewing. I'm going to put a big chair there, like a big comfy chair with an ottoman with blankets so I can sit and read and drink coffee, and it's going to be glorious. Sorry, I get excited about adult things. Bathroom. I love these floors. They're the same in every bathroom. We literally just copied every bathroom. So that way we can play with accent colors any which way we want, any season, any year, anytime. But I do love these floors. I think they're great. This is luxury vinyl tile. I don't think we upgraded for this. I think this was included. And so is this. This might have been a little bit, I can't remember, but I don't think we did. This is our walk-in shower. I do love this. This is very, but dear God, he jumped to his death. No, I'm kidding. Why is this always down? I'm sure they were messing with the plumbing, but just leave it up there. It looks crappy. But I've been cleaning this all the time, and it just, you have to scrub it a lot. But anyway, it's really nice. Really pretty. This is our walk-in closet. So again, this is half. On the other side of this wall, they wanted a whole nother half of a room for this closet. Insane. So we're just sticking with the wire shelving. I really wanted wood, but the cost of it doesn't match the need. So we're just going to leave it. I mean, they're freaking closets. Sometimes you got to pick and choose. You know what I mean? So we went for fancy dancy appliances. Water closet. Pooper. The good thing about these toilets, we did pay extra for these. There's a button back here, and I don't remember where it's at. But the whole seat just pops off so that you can just clean, and you don't have to clean around those little, genius. We didn't even know that was the part of the upgrade. We just liked the sleek look. And eventually we'll have a tub there. Big vanity. Hey again. Again, this vanity is cut way down. It used to have this set of drawers also on that side and that side. So it took up like this whole wall. And then there was a linen closet. Well, I wanted that tub. That was my bougie thing. So we got rid of the linen closet, and here's the toilet instead. So we just moved some stuff around. We have more than enough room under here and in all the drawers for everything we're gonna need in here. Plus, when I get the tub in, I'm gonna have stuff around it that can hold towels and such. To the basement. Come on, Enzo. This is his favorite place. I don't know why he just likes to run around the basements, but we want to go. We are getting this stair nose eventually. The flooring people that we got the flooring from, and Brandon installed the floors, they don't make stair noses that absolutely match their flooring, which I think is just the dumbest thing I've ever heard. So we're waiting on them to custom match one. Oh, look, a hole. Okay, basement. Full-size basement. I think we've talked about it before, but starting at this wall, there will be a full wall here to there. So then all of this, everything back here and around the stairs, that's all got to be storage. This section will be all living room, the length of this little cutout here. There will be a bedroom back there, a full bathroom here, another bedroom there. And then again, this will all be storage. So Brandon will do all this eventually. It was too much for us to pay to do it. That's going to be a clubhouse for the grandbabies. They're very excited. Well, the one that understands it. And so am I, honestly. I like living vicariously through my grandbabies. But that's it. That's the tour. Hopefully I don't know if we're getting the keys next week or that's just signing day or what. But that's when everything's supposed to be done. And then we get to live out here on these 8 acres, hopefully with grass one day, and no porta potty or dumpster, and a great big creek. Look at that big old bird. They're all over out here. Anyway, that's it till next week. Deuces.